In this video, we're going to cover what the grades from our 1986 Topps and o-pee-chee cards that we just submitted, and you're going to want to stay tuned to see if we made any money. As a reminder, we purchased a box of 1986 o-pee-chee cards for $200, and my kids and I opened them and had lots of fun. And this was the total cards out of the haul that we ended up sending to grading. So we've got the 86 o-pee-chee Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Sandberg, the Roger Clemens. We got 2 of the Pete Rose cards, Don Manley, Cecil Fielder, Keith Hernandez, and Vince Coleman. And then looking at the cards, I would love to say we're going to get a 10, but even from the Clemens, Rose, Manley era, if we can get a 9s, it's definitely going to pay for the box and for the grading. We've got 2 chances on the Rose, and of course as it goes 8s and 7s, the values fall off dramatically, as most of you know, because you told me so in the comments. So here are some of the ones for fun. Just so you know, the Ryan won't get a 9 and the Sandberg won't get a 10. Unless you submit 10,000 cards per month every month, you're not going to get 10s on those. Even if the rest of the card is perfect, you're looking at a mint 9 off center, which takes it down to a 7. And this last comment said, that 86 set will not make money for you. You'll be surprised by the lower grades you receive, and you have to include SGC and eBay fees. Wish me luck, but can't wait to see the follow-up video. Well, you're in luck. This is the follow-up video. So let's get to the big reveal. We're going to open these up and show you what we got. All right. Part of why I wanted to do this here is if you haven't placed an order from SGC, they come wrapped like this. So it says you're putting on a tuxedo for your cards, and I do love the look of them. So I wanted to show you that here. And here. So this is really cool branding. All right, let's see how we did. For good luck, I'm going to show again one of the cards I had in this order was the 1981 Fleer Ricky Henderson that I got a 9 on. That's the kind of energy we're looking for. I showed that in a different video, but I want to kind of show that off here. Now for the big reveal. First up, Nolan Ryan. We are looking for a 9 or better, and this one is a 7. That's not going to do it. That is not a good start. 9 would be worth $240. 7 is worth $10, I think. Next up, we've got Ryan Sandberg. This is the one everyone said it's not going to get a 9 or a 10. And 10 is worth $900, but however, this one is an 8. That is a $10 card as well. It's a pretty good looking card. Overall, hard to complain about it. All right, next we've got the Roger Clemens card. This one, we are looking for a 9 to help pay this off. And it's got an 8. I'm kind of proud of that 8, only because if you recall, this one was covered in wax. And one of our commenters mentioned the pantyhose trick, so I used pantyhose to remove it, upgrading its value. Hopefully I did enough for the removal. Next, we've got Pete Rose. We've got 2 shots on goal here. Pretty good looking Pete Rose card, I must say. The question here was whether this was dirt as part of the image or misprinting. I don't think they all have that, so let's see. This one's a 7.5. Not bad, not great. We're looking for a 9 in these would pay for the whole grouping. Next up, we've got Pete Rose. Will we upgrade from a 7.5? No, down to a 7. These are great looking cards for a good price, I would say. Also, I have to say I love the SGC holders with this 1986 design. This is such a slick looking card. We've got the 1986 o-pee-chee Mattingly. PSA 9 would be 100. PSA 10 is 500. And another 7.5. I'll do some digging on these and see where these grades are coming from. All right, not many shots on goal left. We've got Cecil Fielder. A 9 would be worth 40. 10 is only 65. Wonder why I graded this one just for fun. We got an 8 again. And 2 more here. We've got the Keith Hernandez, 1986 o-pee-chee. A 9 is worth 50, a 10 is worth 150. 8.5, so close and yet so far away from anything of value. That drops it from 50 bucks to 10, although the 0.5 might get us somewhere in between. We will see. Vince Coleman here. This is our last one of the o-pee-chees, looking for our first 9. And we'll keep the 8 train going here. So the doubters were right about this set so far. I did throw in some of my 86 Topps Traded. I have a bunch of these Topps Traded sets opened. The Barry Bonds have been pulled. And so I wanted to send some of these in. Let's see how we did on the Jose Canseco. 8.5. Hard to complain about that. Would like a little bit better. Let's see how the Will Clark does. Will Clark, Topps Traded. Another 8.5. We're going to get our first 9 of the night coming out of here. Nolan Ryan. This is the 1986 Topps card. 7.5. And last but not least, great looking card, especially in this SGC holder. We've got the Topps Traded Bo Jackson card. This one looks pretty good. Let's see what we get. An 8. There you have it. Nothing amazing in this one. In summary, we've got a awful row here of just some kind of common cards and very nice looking slabs. I'll say the SGC slabs look amazing for these 1986 cards. We didn't make any money. I'll probably try to just liquidate these to make my grading fees back. But the next plan here for these is, as I mentioned in the other video, I'm going to send these into Fanatics Collect, which used to be PWCC. I'm going to have them auction off all the cards and kind of liquidate them, and they use that money to buy something else exciting, which we got coming up for you. So make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more fun, and watch one of these videos in the meantime.